So if it still stays long in the next 4 minutes till this bearish fair value gap, I think this would be a good shot, a good selling opportunity here. All right. So 9:30 opening bells, we trade to this bearish fair value gap here. We've taken a buy side liquidity just here in that 30-minute bearish fair value gap. So we're just looking at this 30-minute bearish fair value gap here, this particular one here. To trade to most likely the sell side liquidity up to 1 minute here. This is still a buy side sweep here. So selling shorts to this point here. So we just wait for it to trade to that bearish fair value gap first before we start looking for opportunities to do that. See if the 9:30 opening bell is going to offer that to us. I don't like that this is already expanding to the downside just before what we're waiting for. So we still have this 9:30 opening bell here. And this is a bearish fair value gap we'll look at now because we have like 1 minute to the opening bell. Yeah, so I wouldn't want to see it trade any more to this bearish fair value gap here. So let me just take this off. But if it does, that's still good. So the opening bell now. So it's still a good sell just at this other block here. So we could still get in this bearish order block from here at this point. Let's still do that.
What will be our stop loss placements?
Let me measure it from here. So, other block here.
We'll cover everything.
Yes. Well, the way I'm seeing it, it might likely drop below this sell side. Yeah. Up to this bullish fair value gap here. Is a 30-minute bullish fair value gap. I would love to hold a little bit here to this point. It just depends on how fast it will deliver. I don't want it to chop up the time window. Now, this would be a re-entry at this point. So just after taking this outside here, back to doesn't even got into this point yet. This bearish rivalry gap. We still have some more space. So let's see. Now I'm targeting this bullish fair value gap here from the higher time frame. But it has already taken this outside liquidity. I still want more. But there are days I would just keep it at this outside liquidity, but I just want a little bit more today because of the reaction I'm seeing from, let me show you 30-minute time frame. Targeting this here, this bullish fair value gap from here. About this bearish fair value gap here at this point, so it should use that to And if this is a good profit for you already, you could close. You don't necessarily need to hold it to this point, right? If this is a good profit for you, you could just close. Like I would close at this point and leave my lowest risks to run, but you could close everything if you want to. So this was already good. This is already good here. If you had close to when I told you to, it's already good. But we're still looking at it trading to this bullish fair value gap here. Let's just see what it's going to offer. We still have a little bit more time, so we could still be in this and that bearish fair value gap here to work with. All right, so just invalidating this bearish fair value gap here, I'm not comfortable with it anymore. So my lowest position now is off. So I'm out already on every trade. But so I secured almost 80% of this profit, this sales here. So we should have also done likewise. And that will be it for today. So obviously, that still proves the fact that when any trade that would go your direction would not even stress you to stay very long in the market. So if in 10 minutes after 9:30 opening bell and the market does not really move in the direction you would want to see it move to, then you should be very skeptical about that market, right? So if it is not really giving any clear indication of where it wants to go to, you should be very skeptical about that market because it's almost exhausting the time window and it's not even giving a trade. So in this case, you see how fast it was to deliver. So we were even looking for more. I did not want to get at just this 30-minute sell side liquidity because that was not really enough for me. So since we had this inefficiency in form of bullish fair value gap in the 30-minute time frame, so that was a good target. But even if it did not reach here, that's still good. These are already a good risk to reward. Like looking at it from here. So I already said you should start taking your profit from here. So this is already a good risk to reward. Literally, um basically a very low drawdown, like didn't low or no drawdown at all because the first position I got in was um just here at this bearish fair value gap in just in the middle here. Then when it got to this other block, that's when I said we could just enter at this other block here. So the final position was here. I wanted to see if it was going to trade to this bearish fair value gap to drop, but it didn't. We're still getting another position here. So this is a little or no drawdown trade. So basically, that's what we're trying to achieve. At the end of the day, if we take a loss, probably one of our trading days, it wouldn't have that much effect on our equity curve and we would still maintain profitability. So as such, that will be it for today. Hopefully I recorded this one. Okay. All right. So we'll call that a day from here.
All right, no problem.